Embark on a journey back to ancient Egypt, a mystical realm where the mighty Nile gently cradled the sands of time. Within this cradle emerged Pharaoh Thutmose III, a figure whose name echoes through the epochs, wrapped in legends of unparalleled valor and conquest. In a world teetering on the edge of chaos, Thutmose III's ascension marked a major turning point. More than just a ruler, he was a warrior king defying the norms of his era. Imagine a landscape where battles weren't just clashes, but decisive moments that shaped destinies. In the radiant glow of the sun dancing across the dunes, Thutmose led Egypt through a tapestry of triumphs and tumults, a visionary, reshaping the very fabric of power. Standing together as scholars, before the gateway to historical exploration, our odyssey begins. This is not just a tale of a pharaoh, it's an immersive experience amidst the grandeur of pyramids and the whispers of hieroglyphs. Join us as we unveil the saga of Thutmose III, a leader whose indomitable spirit navigated the currents of history, leaving an enduring legacy etched in the sands of time. Thutmose III, the sixth pharaoh of Egypt's 18th dynasty, stands out as one of the most esteemed military tacticians in ancient Egyptian history. Ascending the throne around 1479 BCE, he held sway until approximately 1425 BCE. Renowned for his expertise on the battlefield, Thutmose III's reign is synonymous with remarkable military conquests and the expansive growth of the Egyptian empire. Yet amidst the tales of his triumphs, a veil of mystery shrouds this enigmatic leader, leaving us to ponder what lies behind the elusive narrative of this formidable figure, often overshadowed by other renowned warriors of history. Thutmose III entered a world of intrigue and complexity while still very young. Born as the son of Thutmose II and a lesser-known wife, he wasn't initially set for the throne. However, fate took a turn when his father passed away early, leaving young Thutmose in the care of his stepmother, Queen Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut initially served as the governor or regent for Thutmose III after the death of his father. However, she later declared herself pharaoh, effectively undermining Thutmose's role as heir and appointing herself ruler of Egypt. Despite her taking the throne, under Hatshepsut's guidance, Thutmose received a distinguished education and was trained in military matters. He gained considerable experience leading troops during Hatshepsut's reign, while mastering statecraft and diplomacy. Although Hatshepsut's era is often characterized by peace and prosperity, Thutmose's role, particularly as general, allowed him to gain valuable experience in military strategy and administration. He led campaigns into Nubia and the Levant, expanding Egypt's influence and territories. In the end, unfortunately, his triumphs on the battlefield would do nothing in the way of granting him access to the throne. They did, however, lay a strong foundation for when his day would come. These experiences during his formative years, witnessing power dynamics, learning from Hatshepsut's reign, and his education, shaped Thutmose's approach to leadership. He blended military skill with administrative wisdom, helping him tap into his potential and assert himself as a political force to be reckoned with. The transition of power from Queen Hatshepsut's regency to Thutmose's independent rule remains veiled in controversy, a saga of delayed destinies and potential tension. This controversy, however, seemed to mainly stem from determining who was meant to be the rightful ruler of Egypt by the time Thutmose came of age. Since shortly after the passing of his father, the clear objective for Thutmose was to prove himself worthy of taking up the charge of ruling as pharaoh. By the time he'd reached the proper age, he'd already demonstrated himself to be a leader in his own right. Having served as the general for Hatshepsut's military, operating as co-regent for several years, and being universally identified as the rightful heir to the throne. Still, however, for reasons that have yet to be made clear by modern research, Hatshepsut felt Thutmose was unfit to take over as pharaoh despite being the right age, and thus delayed his ascension to the throne. Hatshepsut's reign involved a peculiar progression, blurring the lines between regent and pharaoh, while exercising considerable power. She would eventually consolidate this power and use her authority to proclaim herself king of Egypt, making Thutmose's dreams seem more and more distant. One uncertain day, however, Hatshepsut would fall ill to a poison that was believed to have come from the lotion she used during the time. Despite having disabled her so suddenly, her condition would not get better and she eventually would succumb to her infection. Scholars later found that the lotion she used was causally linked to bone cancer and was popularly used during the period. More evidence would lend credence to the potential controversy between Thutmose and his stepmother Hatshepsut. Historians note that towards the end of Thutmose's reign, around the time he would transfer power to his son, there apparently was a major campaign to erase Hatshepsut from history. Statues, inscriptions, and historical monuments that told the story of her legacy were either changed, buried, or completely destroyed. This account, however, is often debated, as it was common for pharaohs of ancient times to try and rewrite history in a way they viewed more favorably. The controversy surrounding this transition lies in the speculation of a power struggle, whether subtle or overt, between Thutmose III and Hatshepsut. The delayed ascension and subsequent actions to assert his legitimacy suggest a complex dynamic that has intrigued historians and fueled ongoing scholarly debate. Upon ascending to the throne, Thutmose sought to establish his legacy early on by expanding Egypt's borders and raising his empire to a level of glory never before seen. The city-state of Megiddo, located in present-day Israel, was strategically important as it controlled a vital trade route connecting Egypt with the northern Levant and Mesopotamia. The surrounding Canaanite city-states were openly opposed to this idea and thus united under the king of Kadesh, forming a coalition poised against Egypt. Thutmose, recognized for his military prowess, devised a plan to confront this formidable alliance. His preparation involved careful analysis of the terrain and the strengths of the Canaanite forces. He additionally separated his forces into multiple divisions, each with specific objectives. This strategic foresight foreshadowed the brilliance Thutmose would display during this imminent encounter, while also setting the stage for the epic Battle of Megiddo. Around 1457 BCE, the Battle of Megiddo commenced. Thutmose III, at the helm of the Egyptian forces, implemented his meticulously planned strategy. One crucial aspect was the selection of an unguarded route, which historians believe to be the Aruna Pass, in order to surprise the Canaanite forces. Thutmose suspected that this route would catch his enemies off guard, as the pass was so narrow that only a few men and horses could pass through at a time. By circumventing the heavily fortified city of Megiddo and descending upon the enemy from an unexpected direction, Thutmose outsmarted his adversaries. As the Egyptian army engaged their enemies, they encountered stiff resistance near the fortress of Aruna, where Canaanite chariots launched a fierce assault. Despite being outnumbered, Thutmose's forces held their ground, establishing a defensive position that kept the enemy locked in intense combat. Thutmose, having wisely planned for this crucial phase of the battle during his preparation, coordinated for his reinforcements to descend upon the enemy, unleashing yet another surprise attack. This maneuver, strategically coordinated by Thutmose, disrupted the enemy's formations and caused chaos among their ranks. Seizing the opportunity, Thutmose personally led a decisive assault, rallying his troops and inspiring them to push forward. With the enemy's rear now exposed and their lines broken, the Egyptians pressed their advantage, driving the Canaanite and Mitanni forces into retreat. This pivotal moment marked the turning point of the battle, shifting the tides decisively in favor of the Egyptian empire. Thutmose later immortalized his triumph in the Battle of Megiddo by commemorating it at the Karnak temple complex in Egypt through inscriptions and reliefs. His reign, however, wasn't solely defined by military conquests. He would go on to establish himself as a visionary, having flourished in cultural and intellectual endeavors. Last, but certainly not least, Thutmose III was lauded for his intellectual pursuits. His era ushered in a vibrant exchange of ideas, leading to advancements in sciences like astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. Scholars and scientists flourished under his patronage, contributing to Egypt's intellectual legacy. Of all the achievements Thutmose could be applauded for, none of them stand out more than his competency as a leader in battle. In a staggering display of military prowess, Thutmose successfully orchestrated 18 military campaigns, each an epic tale of conquest that reshaped the map of ancient Egypt. The battlefield was his canvas, and he painted with the strokes of innovation, utilizing a formidable array of tactics, from infantry formations to chariot charges and expertly executed siege warfare. The Battle of Megiddo stands as a shining jewel, where Thutmose III's strategic brilliance reached its zenith, ensuring him the opportunity to create a legacy of his own as pharaoh. But Megiddo was just one chapter in his saga of conquests. From the heart of Nubia to the expanses of the Levant, Thutmose's campaigns expanded Egypt's borders to an unprecedented extent. His military acumen transcended the limits of his time, helping him build an enduring legacy as the most successful military leader in Egyptian history. The campaigns he led not only secured Egypt's dominance, but also enriched the empire with newfound wealth and resources, solidifying his place among the immortal warriors of antiquity. Amidst the grandeur of ancient Egypt, Thutmose III was a catalyst for advancement, a leader who didn't rest on past achievements, but dared to always push further. He understood that true greatness lies not just in personal achievements, but in fostering a culture that inspires excellence in others. As a result, his story emerges not only as a tale of conquests and leadership, but as a testament to a pursuit of excellence that transcends eras. As a visionary leader, Thutmose was not one to settle for the status quo. He didn't merely inherit a powerful kingdom, he ignited a flame of progress that illuminated the path to societal greatness. His commitment to excellence wasn't confined to his own pursuits, but extended to cultivating an environment where greatness thrived. As we reflect on the echoes of Thutmose's legacy, let us not only admire his triumphs, but also embrace his ethos, the relentless pursuit of excellence as a guiding principle that propels societies then and now to ever greater heights. Hello, fellow history enthusiasts. If you found the story of Thutmose III as fascinating as I did, and are perhaps interested in finding more, then I have an exciting recommendation for you. The epic tale we just explored comes from the pages of Pharaohs of the Sun, a captivating book written by Guy de la Bédoyère, available on Audible. Audible offers a wealth of knowledge and entertainment with its vast collection of audiobooks, podcasts, and more, all included with Audible Plus. And with Audible Premium Plus, you'll enjoy even more perks, including 2 free audiobooks every month. So whether you're commuting, exercising, or simply unwinding at home, Audible allows you to immerse yourself in stories that spark your curiosity and ignite your imagination. Discover new realms, learn something new, or simply get lost in a great story, all with Audible. To explore the world of Audible for yourself, click the link in the description to sign up and start your journey today. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the realms of history and philosophy. We're passionate about sharing the rich tapestry of human thought and the profound events that have shaped our world. If you've enjoyed our content and found it thought-provoking, please consider supporting our channel. Your support allows us to continue researching, creating, and delivering high-quality educational content. By subscribing, liking, sharing, and leaving your comments, you're not only helping us grow, but also fostering a vibrant community of curious minds dedicated to exploring the depths of human knowledge. Together we can delve deeper into the annals of history and the complexities of philosophical ideas. Join us in our quest for wisdom, and let's continue unraveling the fascinating stories and timeless questions that have defined our past and continue to shape our future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for being a part of our educational journey.